power of a name. Unraveling the media's rebranding revolution. The media industry is undergoing a significant transformation, and names are at the heart of it. In the ever-evolving media landscape, executives are grappling with the impact of disruption on their brands. Some are choosing to rebrand, while others are forced to adapt due to corporate changes. This phenomenon is not limited to the media. It's a trend across various sectors. But here's where it gets controversial. Should a brand's name change to reflect its essence, or is it a strategic move to capture attention? In recent times, major media players have made bold moves. Gannett became USA Today Incorporated, and Meredith rebranded as People Inc., adopting the names of their flagship brands. Interestingly, ESPN and CNN introduced streaming services bearing their own names, while Apple TV simplified its service name. The cable company Altice's transformation into Optimum and Charter's upcoming rebrand as Cox add to the mix. However, NBC Universal's plan for its cable channels stands out. The newly formed Versant, a play on Conversant, will house CNBC, which retains its name, while MSNBC faces a rebrand to MS Now. This decision sparked internal confusion and external curiosity. MS Now's president, Rebecca Cutler, fought to keep the MS in the new name, acknowledging the challenge. The name MS Now, short for My Source for News, Opinion, and the World, is a clever play on words, but it raises questions about brand recognition. Jen Psaki, a primetime host and former White House press secretary, initially saw the rebrand as a potential headache. However, she found comfort in the enthusiasm of viewers and Versant's substantial marketing investment. A loyalty to specific on-screen personalities and the commitment to the brand's essence eased her concerns. Michael Steele, a former RNC chairman and current MSNBC host, likened the rebrand to a child leaving home, transitioning from an iconic label to a more contemporary and people-focused identity. Marketing experts weigh in, emphasizing the importance of consumer connection. Trevor Edwards, a former Nike brand president, explains that corporate brands like Versant matter when engaging specific audiences. He highlights that the holding company's role is to bring various brands to consumers, while the brands themselves define the product, service, or experience. David Reibstein, a marketing professor at the Wharton School, distinguishes between house of brands and branded house strategies. He cites Unilever as a house of brands where consumers recognize individual brands without associating them with the parent company. In contrast, Disney is a branded house where everything is associated with the Disney brand. Edwards elaborates that corporate brands sometimes face the choice between using their voice or creating a new brand to connect with specific audiences. He believes that when a brand brings authority and a deeper connection, it should be leveraged. However, there are instances where a new brand might offer a more exclusive experience, catering to consumer preferences. ESPN's decision to launch its streaming service under the ESPN brand exemplifies this. The brand's power and trust, especially among younger generations, made it a logical choice. This move allows ESPN to capitalize on its established reputation and provide a seamless experience. In a content-saturated world, brands are more critical than ever. A resonant brand can help a company stand out and build trust with consumers. While consumers may be averse to change, rebranding can lead to neutral or even positive outcomes over time, as seen with MS Now's transition. So, is rebranding a strategic necessity or a risky gamble? The media industry's recent moves showcase the complexity of this question. What do you think? Is the power of a name enough to carry a brand through turbulent times? Or is it just the tip of the iceberg in a larger brand strategy?